Think you could cook during the toughest times in history? The Great Depression wasn't just a test of financial resilience, it was a challenge to creativity in the kitchen. With limited resources and scarce ingredients for all, families had to get inventive to survive. Let's explore 20 simple yet resourceful dishes that kept people fed during those hard times. Depression-era stew. During the Great Depression, families relied on a simple, hearty stew to get by, known as mulligan or hobo stew. It was a throw-it-all-in-the-pot kind of dish made from whatever was on hand: potatoes, carrots, onions, and if you were lucky, a little bit of meat. Originating in hobo camps, this communal meal turned sparse ingredients into a comforting and shared dish that kept hunger at bay. Garbage plate. The garbage plate might sound off-putting, but it was a lifesaver during tough times. This hearty dish, a mix of macaroni salad, home fries, baked beans, and protein like sausage or ground beef, was topped with chili, onions, and condiments. Born in 1918 in Rochester, this filling meal provided much-needed calories and was a hit with both adults and kids. Cold milk soup. Cold milk soup, a Depression-era staple, was a no-cook solution for hot days. This dish mixed milk with sliced bananas, sugar, and sometimes bread and other fruits. It offered a quick and easy way to get essential nutrients when fresh ingredients were scarce. Simple yet satisfying, it was a refreshing meal that kept families going. Prune pudding. Prune pudding might not sound glamorous, but it was a popular and frugal dessert during the Depression. Made by cooking and mashing prunes with sugar and thickening agents, it was a sweet treat that even graced the White House table. Prunes were cheap, effective, and easy to store, making this dessert a practical choice for many households. Milk corno. Milk corno, a Depression-era kitchen miracle, was a government-created mix of cornmeal and dried milk powder. Designed to be a cheap and nutritious staple, it could be used in porridge, cornbread, or to thicken soups. Though it's long gone from our pantries, milk corno was a versatile, budget-friendly staple that helped many families stretch their food supplies. Peanut butter and mayo sandwich. The peanut butter and mayo sandwich was a Depression-era staple, combining creamy peanut butter with tangy mayonnaise. It might sound strange, but this affordable combo was a go-to for many, offering a surprisingly tasty and filling meal during tough times. Bean and tomato stew. Bean and tomato stew was a simple, hearty dish that kept many fed during the Great Depression. With beans as the main ingredient, cooked in a flavorful tomato broth, this stew was a nourishing and budget-friendly meal that provided essential nutrients when resources were scarce. Tomato sauce with mashed potato. Tomato sauce with mashed potatoes were a practical and comforting dish during the Depression. Mashed potatoes served as the base, topped with savory tomato sauce, creating a filling meal from basic ingredients that were easy to find. Ritz Mock apple pie. Ritz Mock apple pie was a clever dessert hack from the Depression era, using Ritz crackers to mimic the taste of apple pie with a blend of sugar, cinnamon, and lemon juice. This budget-friendly treat satisfied sweet cravings without the need for actual apples. Spaghetti, boiled carrots, and white sauce casserole. A Depression-era classic, this casserole made the most of basic ingredients. Spaghetti, boiled carrots, and a simple white sauce were combined into a dish that was both filling and comforting. Easy to modify with what was on hand, it was a budget-friendly favorite that kept families nourished. Peanut butter stuffed baked onion. This unique dish featured a whole onion stuffed with peanut butter and baked to caramelized perfection. This surprising sweet and savory combo offered a unique way to combine protein and vegetables, turning simple ingredients into a memorable meal during tough times. Vinegar cobbler. When fruit was scarce, vinegar cobbler came to the rescue. This desperation pie used vinegar to mimic the tartness of fruit, creating a surprisingly delicious cobbler. With a crust made from pantry staples, it provided a sweet treat even when fresh ingredients were hard to come by. Kraft macaroni and cheese dinner. Born during the Great Depression, Kraft macaroni and cheese became an instant hit for its affordability and ease. Introduced in 1937, it offered a hearty meal for just 19 cents. Families often added vegetables or tuna, making it a comfortable and economically favorite meal that endures today. Liver loaf. Liver loaf was a practical, nutrient-rich dish made from inexpensive liver, breadcrumbs, and vegetables. This economical meatloaf provided essential protein and iron, helping families stretch their food budgets during tough times. Lima bean and peanut loaf. This meatless loaf combined lima beans, peanut butter, and breadcrumbs to create a protein-packed dish with a nutty flavor. It was a clever way to use leftovers and provide a satisfying meal without breaking the bank. Dandelion greens. Dandelion greens, once considered weeds, became a valuable source of vitamins during the Depression. Sautéed with bacon or used in soups and salad, these nutritious greens showed how even the simplest ingredients could become a part of our daily diet. Gelatin-based dishes. Gelatin was a staple in Depression-era kitchens, often used to stretch meat or bulk up meals. It was an affordable protein source, leading to dishes like corned beef luncheon salad, a mix of canned corned beef, gelatin, peas, vinegar, and lemon juice. While not universally loved, it was a practical way to use up leftovers and create filling meals during tough times. Cornstarch pudding. Cornstarch pudding became a go-to dessert when sugar and milk were scarce. Made with just cornstarch, sugar, and milk, this simple pudding was thickened to create a creamy treat. It could be flavored with vanilla, chocolate, or fruit extracts, making it a versatile and comforting dessert that provided a sweet escape during difficult days. Creamed chipped beef on toast. Creamed chipped beef on toast, often referred to as SOS, was a beloved comfort food during the Depression. Made from dried salted beef in a creamy white sauce served over toast. This dish was inexpensive and easy to prepare. The long-lasting dried beef and simple sauce ingredients made it a reliable and hearty meal for many families. Poor man's stew. Poor man's stew, also known as Hoover stew, was a simple yet filling dish named after President Hoover. Made with hot dogs, macaroni, canned tomatoes, and available vegetables, it was a budget-friendly one-pot meal. This stew was a practical solution to feed families on a tight budget, providing warmth and nourishment when it was needed most. The Great Depression showed us how creativity can turn simple ingredients into something special. If you're inspired, give one of these retro recipes a try for your next dinner. Like, subscribe, and comment with your thoughts or your favorite old school dish. Keep experimenting and stay connected. See you on the next video.